Audio's all screwed up in all different channels now. So, like, straight up, I would have believed you today. You can go leave the dog. Got it. Hold on. I can fix this, actually. I can fix the stream. You're welcome. I fixed it. That's actually the best way to have the stream. We know who the star of the show is. But yeah, guys, sorry I'm a little late. It was because I was setting up for my sliders. But now I have audio. I have my mixing. I have a mute button. The mute button's the most important thing. Mon-thurs. How many miles? What stream do you think this is? Do I look like a capable athlete here? Don't answer that. Ah! 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 Hold on. You're right. Everything is okay. Thanks, guys. I am so behind. But it feels so nice to have buttons. To have that again is like, I didn't realize how much I missed it. I still don't think I have, I think the Zwift audio is a bit weird right now. I don't know if you can actually hear it, but that's okay. You don't really need to hear it, right? Man, my camera's a little zoomed. Dimitri, you've lost all of your trolling privileges for just today. You can have them back tomorrow. Deal? That's what I was thinking. Right on. Right on. I'll catch up, Macbeth. You guys go on out of the pen. I'll try and move up through the pack a little bit, and then we'll settle in, since I'm all the way at the back. And the fan. But I'll tell you, messing with, like, it's already, and I know this is a first world problem, but having one display for a stream was already difficult enough without having buttons. But I require lots. I am high maintenance. Can't hear it. Yeah, I think I was trying to mess with my audio routing for Zwift right at the last second, and just said, screw it, you guys don't want to hear it anyway. Look at my dog. You see that? He's a little twitch. You can actually, wait, you can hear it? I'll have to mess with levels. I think it's in-game levels, actually. Let me see. I want a little bit of ambiance, right? Just a little bit, though. Doesn't have to be crazy. Oh, are we back, guys? I dropped like 600 frames right there for some reason. But it seems okay. Again, sorry for that. You feel sick? What were you doing, man? So you got in your ride already this morning? I didn't see any streams this morning. I was too busy messing around with mine. Oh, yes, you can. Now you can hear it. Now you can hear it. You're right. Let me turn it down a little, because I could hear it. And the theory is if I can hear it, you can hear it. So I'll turn it down a little bit. Oh, I oiled my chain today. Oh, lovely. Ew, that sounds gross. Yeah, thanks for the invite. That should, it's like, it's hitting around 35, negative 35, so that should be all right. You hear ride-ons? Oil on a chain. Yep, cooking oil, specifically red. Virgin olive. It's the way to go. Hey, Loki, how you doing, man? First thing is to say, you're actually kind of right. WD-40 is the ultimate. Facts, guys. I love WD-40. I use it mostly to clean, though. It is a great for removing heavy-duty grime. Pork fat, that's a good one. The thing is with the pork fat is you kind of have to like get your drivetrain a bit warm before it like fully activates. Because it's a super stable, you know. Spit on it, Peter, yep. Old school method. Use massage oil, yeah, dude. If it works for you, well, you'd think your bike would love it too. All right, Macbeth, I'm gonna move up a little more. You're probably way ahead of me. Let me move up in the pack, try and find you. Hey, someone else named Aaron here. They definitely are not talking to me. Oh yeah. Well, see, that's the added benefit is the sense in it. You know, kind of pick up the slack in your pain cave a little bit. For full massage oil activation, though, sultry music is required. But yeah, guys, Basal's brought it up earlier. I didn't comment. But we are now free. We are now free from the simulcasting firewall. But I'm also breaking the rules. Don't tell anyone. I'm still breaking the rules. Oh. Why can I not hear the music? Is it just that quiet? Yeah, it is. I need to mess with sound balancing a bit. Because I can't even hear the music. Yeah, the multi-chat, exactly. Free as a bird. Not really. We're still breaking the rules. We're still a bit of a rebel here on the Twitch platform. Which hopefully never changes. I'm down with staying a rebel for a while. Stupid third-party app rules is stupid. I think it's kind of... I get it. I don't fully disagree with it, but I don't like it. I understand at the very least why they want to kind of keep the Twitch experience alive, but I don't know. Does anybody... there's actually a lot of growth in this space right now with the kind of multi-channel, the ability to follow not just like on a platform, but follow a person or a community. Does anybody watch Louis Russman on YouTube? He's basically developed an app that you can follow a creator. So whatever website, whatever place they're posting, you can follow them in one place. And that is truly a pretty interesting idea for content creators and things. Right now it's only for Android, but it's very, very exciting. So like you post something anywhere, you can find it basically on this. What is it called? Yeah, it's gonna be, yep. ASL Mother's maiden name, I know, right? What is the name of it? I'd have to find it. No, but I'll keep track of those for you, Beer. I'm a pretty reliable guy. Just kidding. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. It's like white, or it's like gray lark, I think, or something like that. Is it gray lark? Something like that. But it looks very similar to the Twitter logo, too. It sounds like a play on Twitter. Yeah, it is official, isn't it, Beer? Make no money for the platform, so you're sure it'll get banned, blocked soon enough. You're right. It seems a bit, I don't know, like the big platforms be really pissed up. I'm trying, man. I follow all of the TikTok and YouTubers that give me all the new information, but I'm obviously still a boomer. Oh yeah, thank you for the discretion, Red. I appreciate that. Oh, here we go. Oh, we found Bike Boy. Okay, I'm backing off a little bit, Bike Boy. I just saw you. We don't have to do 2.8. We can do closer to 2. I think this is a good pace. So it's a bit confusing right now, huh? No, I'm not gonna bike swap, Bike Boy, but if you want to, feel free. I'm probably just gonna keep this bike. Gray J, yes. Gray J, Peter found it. Gray Lark, close enough. Gray J. Yeah. So make sure to keep up with that. That'll be an interesting story to tell, I think. News is depressing. Yeah, that's why I just keep up with, like, all the scuttle around, like, content creators. That news, at the very least, it might be toxic news, but at least it, like, is low consequence. Well, yeah, close, Red. So it worked for her. If it worked for Kim K, why wouldn't it work for everyone else? So I guess that's the thought. $157. You downplayed it, man. It was worse than you were saying. Oh, my freaking music. Naked News attempts to make it interesting a list. Yeah, there you go. At least there's attempts to make it better. Yeah, it definitely softens the blow a bit. Or I don't know if soften's the right word, but it definitely does something to the blow. Most of your news from the fish news reporter from SpongeBob. Yeah, see, there you go. Probably as accurate as the other reporting, so probably a good call. I'll do my best, Texas. I'm feeling a bit tired today. I'm trying to be chatty, but I've had a lot of trouble chatting today. But remember, festivities are supposed to be fun. Need a dog VTuber. That is gonna be our future. There's gonna be like little dancing like animated figures, like, this is where the war's going on, and now it's over here. And there's gonna be like a little bouncing ball so you can sing along with it. All just so you can digest it properly. Coffee stop up the hill. Do I have a coffee stop right now? 19 minutes. This is going to be good. I'll get it for the Jungle KOM. So we get to enjoy it as much as you do. To be honest, you only had Trolley Boys in for these 20 minutes. A weatherman map for... Yeah, see? And just like little happy little animated figure dancing around, making you feel like it's not as bad as it actually is. You were 5 minutes a walk away from someone getting... Holy God. Dimitri. Dude, it would have been great for the live viewer, but... Oh my God. Could you imagine, like... I don't know, maybe some of you can. I mean, probably you don't even have to imagine. You probably can relive an experience. The nukes are down here, the sarin gas, and over here the bombs are just clustering. But they're happy bombs with little smiley faces, you know. Yeah, Dimitri, you should have asked him to, like, hold off a bit. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, your live overlay of a heat map for, like, potential criminal activity. Oh, there you go. That's great. What an idea. You're feeling a little risky that day. You go towards the red zone. When I was getting my travel visa for Russia, one of the more difficult parts of it was getting travel insurance because it was classified as a war zone. So I had to pay extra money just to go. Not that they'd probably give me better insurance or better medical care. It was just like, oh, you just have to pay more because it's dangerous. Southern Russia. What'll happen when we're 3 in insurance? Oh, I know, right? Then all your war zones. Good old Russia. It's just because it was a war zone. In order to apply for a visa, I had to prove that I had insurance. Before I could submit my application, I had to have my insurance number and everything. And agency. Specifically for the region I was at. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was near Georgia. I think we were chatting about that before. Shoot, I'm sorry, Macbeth, where are you at? Where are you at, sir? Why? Tell me, I need an answer. That area is always back and forth. Looking for some land to steal. They were fine. Oh, wait. Looking to make a deal. Pissed. Ooh. Oh God, my stream's dropping again. What in the world is going on? I'm getting these weird bitrate spikes. I'm worried that the internet's not stable here today. Some Georgia spikes over there. But it's actually amazingly gorgeous through those mountains. I mean, it is just pure wilderness. Extreme wilderness. 678. Oh my God. He's dropping my ass. Thank you, Barty. Pourquoi? Luckily that one was short. I only lost like 50 frames. Oh, there. Yep, pro. Dude, streamer brain kicked in even before I started riding today. Go you around. Not looking good right now, Dimitri. If you get the chance, man, when you get into those like lower populated areas of Russia, you just meet the most beautiful like souls, beautiful people. People who have very little to live off of in life, but just find so much peace and happiness. The world is beautiful everywhere. It's so true, Barty. That's why it's the hope that you know that in the end everything will be all right. Don't worry, guys. Soon we'll have Fondo, and if we actually want to do an IRL, we'll just go on fondo.cc, an IRL ride. Dimitri, it's crazy. Full towns where literally the buildings don't have ceiling or roofs or ceilings or anything. Like, you seriously look like you're going through a war zone, and then there's just people walking around like life's normal. And it's just like, wow. So much variance in the world that you might not see living in your perspective bubble. Augie, welcome back. How you doing, ma'am? We are doing stage 4 today. We should be getting very soon. Does anybody know when exactly? We should be getting the new routes very soon. And by routes, I mean single road. No, not Aggie. Not Aggie. You just did stage 2. So what do you, it's probably super nice then, hearing that you just did stage 2, since we're on stage 4, that you can go back and like knock out a stage that you've already done or that hasn't, like you didn't have time to do. There's really just all the opportunities to get this whole staged event done. Dewoo, yes. Yeah, we're doing stage B. We're riding with a friend today, but we got dropped because we're weak. He should just be a little ahead of us, I think. All the stages do jungle this time around. Might get A in tomorrow. I think I might do A tomorrow as well, Red, if you want to do this, if you want to jump on the same ride. I was originally going to do A, but I would rather ride with friends. So I jumped on B ride with Bike Boy. Yeah, Augie. There's a bit of a learning curve, but I'll be happy to tell you that you'll get a hang of it pretty quick. Just, I'm kind of glad you didn't have to experience the old user interface, which honestly was actually very good. It was very easy to understand, but the new interface has a lot more feature to it, even if it's a bit like, I feel it's very disorganized. This UI has all the options, but it takes a little bit more of like, where is everything? Lore! Howdy, man. Yo, how far did you get in that stack last night? I fell asleep just as you started back in after all of the distractions. They seemed off. In what way, Augie? No, jungle. Or are you allergic to coffee? You just learned that apparently the giant thumbs up doesn't count as a ride on. You mean these? Right there? Those thumbs? Or this thumb. Oh, shoot, I just did that. What is it? Hold on. Oh, it's not even here anymore. What's the sound cue? Is it here? This one? Because that one does not. The one from the menu, yeah, that's literally an audio cue. Your rider just goes, "Ride on!" But if you do this one, then those count as the ride on. Yeah, emotes and scroll, thanks guys. I never do that. Considering how annoying I am, you'd think I'd be better at it. You got 9 audits done? Dude, okay, good. I was hoping when I went to sleep that you achieved that stack, because that's gonna make a good video, man. That'll be a sturdy video that I can edit for you. You just don't know what to expect or what different watts feel like, and you see people on Twitch push 120 on an easy day. So, Augie, you're on a wheel-on trainer, right? So I will immediately say that there is potential, even if it's a smart trainer, that it's not 100% on, like accurate. That is definitely a possibility. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people try to get into like at least the Zwift hub. But that being said, just because it's a wheel-on trainer does not default it to being inaccurate. So it's hard to say. But also, make sure to pay attention to your power to weight, your watt per kilo. Because when you start out, it kind of just gives you kind of a metric that you can look at against other people, because raw watts in Zwift they're more influential now, but if you're doing 90 watts, but that's your 2.2 watt per kilo, like, that's pretty sturdy freaking power for how big you are or how small you are. But I will also kind of say that once you get more data points, you'll kind of, at least kind of judge where you're at relative to yourself. But dude, just 1 watt per kilo? Dude, Augie, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're relatively new to cycling, know that your base wattage, what you can spin at as a comfortable pace, that will go up very, very significantly as time goes on. But, you know, more watts are more watts. And just know that a lot of people, even 100 watt, like if you're not a cyclist, even 100 watts can be difficult to do for a long period of time. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just tough because you're here hanging with us, not me. Well, you're hanging with me right now, but you're hanging with other people in the community that you might have seen do just holding 200, 300 watts. You know, 300 watts, that's their zone too. Like Ewan straight up can hold 300 watts in his blue zone. And it's just tough because there are some superstars here that are very, very far above the average, even the, I don't know, the accomplished general athlete, if that makes sense. So you see like Weebles, you see Marblehead, Casey, Barney, They're doing like freaking 3, pushing into the 400 watt area. And it just makes you go like, wow, 100 watts? And I could barely like push 100 watts? Dear God. But it's just the spectrum of cycling. You will get better with time though. Villager 240s. See, that's what I'm talking about. There are people who literally chill. Their recovery day is getting into my threshold effort. And that's where keeping a well-organized mind around your cycling is a good idea. And just knowing that there's always going to be people that are better and there's always going to be people that are worse. Burns energy and muscle up faster. Yeah, 80 RPM. Yeah, RPM is something to think about. I've never really focused on RPM. But it can help you if that's something that you can, you know, focus in on. That can definitely help you. You're a jealous bitch. What does it all mean, Basil? But what does it all mean? Yeah, cadence is just another tool in the toolkit. I have a relatively low cadence compared to most cyclists, and I've seen people like T1 who their meme is that they ride at 100 RPM all the time. Dr. Weebles, usually around 100 RPM when he rides. But then you got Caleb Carl. You'll see him in the 60s a lot, even when he's putting out 400 watts. It's just very interesting. Pretty much stalled at getting... Oh man, Loki. It's just a phase, man. Take an extra little bit of recovery. It's just a phase. You'll get past it. I know those phases, they suck. Think about ordering Pan Eraser Gravel King Slicks. 32C, you won't be upset with it, Barnes. 32C. I personally like bigger tires, fatter tires. You finished your first season as an outdoor instructor and was never a cycling person, but had to guide mountain bikers' activities, young adults. And you never ever got first climb. Yeah, it can be tough. That's why I think cycling can be really good for people, because it's very much against yourself in general. You're competing against yourself in cycling a lot. And mostly in endurance sports. That's why I trend to endurance sports. Make your avatar get out of the saddle. Use your gears. Yep. That's another great thing Beer is kind of bringing up, is just find variety. Be willing to change things up. And find what you, kind of your comfort zone. Use your gears. Ride lower on a turbo. Yeah, same here, Red. I'm about 5 to 10 higher outside. Closer to 5, but still higher. High cadence gives smoother power. It does. A lot of people prefer it for like erg mode to keep your cadence high. Yeah, Loki, you'd think so. I think I get away with it because my relative watts are still low to my watt per kilo. When I start pushing into threshold or above, I feel a bit more comfortable at higher RPM. I think it's just the ease of pressure under the pedals at 100 watts compared to 250 or 300. Yeah, there is a lot to learn. It's very fun. Because there's a lot to learn, but it's digestible. Like as far as technical, like engineering or whatever, bicycling's a little bit better. He's just memeing. He's memeing on us talking about tire width. Trains more muscle activation for fast twitch. Yeah, and the best thing is you can kind of combine them, train these different zones, low cadence, high cadence, gives you more tools in your toolkit to pull out when you need it. Like, oh my God, my heart rate is going through the roof right now. Good thing I trained my low cadence. I can downshift and put in some grinding for a second and let my heart rate come down. Maybe a little. Or vice versa. God, my muscles are aching. Oh, I need to kick it up a bit. Get that RPM up a little higher. This 90 to 100, I can't do that. Been using Zwift as an alternative to just running, and it's awesome. That basically just sees how, or just measures how fast your belt is spinning. Sorry, Macbeth, I missed that message. It got covered up. Let me get in there so I can actually see what you're saying. Oh, I'm ahead? Sorry. Backing off, bike boy. You're at 6. Okay. I got you, bro. I'm backing off. Did I see the message about your ride yesterday? You can't wait for Zwift 1 Hub. Wait, did you ordered it? I did miss that. You actually got in your order? Let's go, man. I really do hope you like it. I really do. It's really nice to have a trainer at that level. Power's torque. How hard you push multiplied by RPM. Yep. Torque versus horsepower, basically. Alright, that's all. It's good to see, man. Why does Zwift not have fat tires? I know. What if, like, you could put... What if you could set your wheel size and your tire size, and it affected the difference between, like, when you're riding on gravel versus road? Like, you can kind of drop your CDA on the road a little bit, but increase it a little bit on the gravel just by your tire width. But I think that's a bit nuanced for most users of Zwift. Was there rising the RPM lowers the variation of power? Yeah, at any given moment, right? In the pedal stroke. You're basically taking the torque load and smoothing it out. Putting it under a different phase. And after someone throwing bottle out of the... What? No, I did... Damn, I missed this big old story about somebody throwing shit at you. Oh, I found it. Some knob gobblers threw a glass bottle? Dude, I'm glad I didn't catch you in the frickin' face, dude. Tires you can replace at the very least. That's messed up, bro. Very sorry to hear. Dude, it's so weird. People do that shit. It's like there's like this removal of consequences when people get behind the wheel of a frickin' car. I don't get it. I've seen people that are just the sweetest people get in the car and then they turn into evil road rage demons. I just don't get it. Everybody just go tiny bikes. Yeah, for real. But like for this, Road to Ruin, you could kind of tune your tire a little bit so you don't have to even think about a bike swap. Debbie in shape. Thanks for the ride on. Wonder how she's been. She's got to be coming back soon now that it's Zwift season again. I have a feeling we'll see her in the near future. Oh, there's everyone going with the coffee stops. Placing the face is definitely more tough and more expensive. Ordering new tires? Damn, dude. Tire prices have come down a bit. You can get some really good tire compared to this time maybe 5 years ago. Red, is that a for real thing? That's a for real thing? You're not identified as a... Dude, that's just... It's so weird. The level of disconnect that happens. Donor. T1, what's up? Yes, sir. You can't avoid it this stage. You gotta taste it a little bit. Eat a bit of dirt. Apparently helmets, yeah, make the phenomenon worse. Dude. It's just wild. It's just like, I don't know. Again, this is like, I don't know, preaching. We all think this, I'm sure, but it's like people who don't slow down through construction zones because they're pissed off that they have to slow down. And it's like, you slow down, 10, 15 miles per hour so that you can potentially not kill someone. Like, why are you not getting that wrapped around your head? I don't get it. Or people that get all pissed when you do slow down in a construction zone. Like, bro, those people got to go home to families later that day. Like, what? What are you all even thinking? Brains don't compute the shape of a human. Is that, it's straight up because of the position they're in? That's weird to me. What do you get to the stoplight 3 seconds slow? I know, T1, man. Life's tough out here. Life is tough out here. The only people who are late are narcissists or idiots. That's an interesting take. Drivers are entitled, they are being catered to too much regarding infrastructure. Definitely in the States. You're at the bridge. I did not even see you go by. Wow, what the hell? I'm sorry, I'm not observant today. We'll just be ping-ponging back and forth, I think, for the rest of this ride. Some quote. Oh, yeah. The people who don't see him as human, the other ones who want the next war. Just so wild. Like when Brian was in chat and people were asking, like, something about some demographic of his, and he's like, I'm human. I just thought that was such a good rebuttal. I'm gonna switch playlists. Except you, and the exception to most rules. So the A route is actually a pretty sturdy route, from what I was seeing. Loud? Wow. I'm at negative 30 decibel. How's that? Is that a little better? God, I need to get submixing down somehow, because I can't hear anything. I was trying out a new, just be a loud track maybe. Hold on, let me see if it's... I was seeing if I had this audio doubled up or something. Yeah, I'm down to like negative 33 decibel now. Oh, we found Bike Boy. Only took us most of it. Is it really that loud? I can't even freaking hear it. It's like barely in my ears right now. I don't trust any of you guys with audio. You guys lost your audio assistant privileges today. Okay, no, that should be good. I need to mess with the submixes. I hate having dominant music though. I really like it. It is sound. Like in Zwift and stuff. Just all the sound all over the place. Here, I'll turn my mic up a little bit so you can turn the audio down and still hear me. That might help a bit. Make myself louder. Dude, no freaking way. How about now? How about now? Yeah. Yep, relative audio. Sound is such a paranoia in streaming, isn't it? That's it, Augie. We'll just go with that. Y'all just are haters. Yep. Yeah, what is it? The LUF value? Okay, now you're just lying to me. Now you're just lying. Now you guys are just like, now you just... See, this is why I can't trust you today. You guys have lost all your trusting privileges. Then we have T1 there cocking around. I love that emote. When I found that emote, it was my new favorite emote. Let's see. Oh, he's behind us. I'm gonna put dog cam there. There we go. So I can see where people are behind me. It's so good though, isn't it? I'll need to mess with mixes. Now all my mixing is all screwed up. I'll have to screw around with it. I'll listen to the VOD after this and see what I can do. You know, guys, I'm just gonna recommend straight up. Y'all need to watch your VODs a little bit sometimes. You will get some real quality improvements just by going back and reviewing them a few times. There's some times where I think everything's good and I go back and I'm just like, that was the worst stream in history of streaming. Which I guess is an achievement, but not the one we're shooting for. Blame me for the fact you started listening to Funk for the Yep. Yep. I can't help it, man. I gotta promote my teammate's kiddo. Like, I straight up can't hear any music right now. That was one thing. When I had my setup before, at least I had submixing in my headphones, which I do not have now. But see, Red, I'm just trying to keep you in the TikTok generation. Keep you young. Seriously. Seriously, Red. You turn off VODs due to new Twitch guidelines for music. T1, hit me up. I can help you with that. You don't have to not play music. You can set it up so your music that you play doesn't save to your VOD. So basically, like, if you go back and listen to my VODs, the music that I'm playing will not be in them. So I'll help set that up for you. Actually, it was built in by Twitch when they had that new guideline go into effect. They literally said, now don't play any music, but here's a workaround for it. Which I guess is a W for Twitch. They don't get too many, but they've had a few W's recently. I think that that simulcasting, though it wasn't perfect, like, big win. Voice Banana. Red, check out Steel Series. What is it? Where's the steel case? Steel Series GG. It's like Voice Meter, but has a really good user interface. Well, what the hell? I can hear myself now. What in the world? Testing. Dude, did something just crash? Nope. All of a sudden now I can hear myself on an echo, like I'm monitoring my audio. Testing. Testing. Dude, what in the world? Well, now I just... Wow. No matter what source I do, it comes through. It's just OBS glitched out.
Swerve.
Testing. I turn my volume to 0 and I can still hear myself.
You little biatch.
It's not coming through my headphones anymore. Test, test. Testing. What in the world? This is so weird. Test, test. Test, test. Sorry guys, 1 second. Hello. Can't fix it. OBS screwed up. I'm gonna restart stream, see if that fixes it, guys. Stay tuned.